like that Jamar is expected to miss this week and potentially beyond that. Is that accurate?
No, we'll just take it day to day with Jamar.
Will you practice today?
No.
How much do you anticipate in practice this week?
We'll just find out after today.
Does he have a chance?
We'll see. Yeah, we'll see as the week goes.
Overall, when you look at kind of Pittsburgh, and what's the biggest difference in your team maybe going into this game as opposed to the first game?
I think we continue to improve week to week, and there's some things that we got to continue to get better at. But I think the team's in the right mindset right now. We know it's going to be a tough battle going on the road. 4:30 Pittsburgh, always a big challenge for us. These road divisional games. Pittsburgh's a really good football team, and I know they've lost the last couple, but that doesn't mean that we're not in for a big time fight, you know. And so our guys are going to be prepared for that.
You said he loved the way he saw the walkthrough earlier today. Do you sense extra anything there?
I think it's been the same attitude we've had, you know, and again, it's there's nothing more expected from our guys. Their approach has been really good these last couple of weeks, and we got to continue that with the same mindset. And we haven't stepped foot on the practice field yet, but I like the attitude I've seen from our guys so far today.
Zach, how much can Jake take from facing Pittsburgh live the first time as opposed to just seeing them on film and actually going through it?
I think it's helpful. They've got a great defense, you know, and there's a lot of challenges that come with playing against these guys. They've got really high-end talent, guys that have been playing at a high level for a really long time. A lot of guys that have been at the Pro Bowl. And so it's always a difficult challenge when you're playing these guys. And so it's good for Jake to have been through that one time, got some more games on his belt, got some more experience. But again, we know that it's going to be an enormous challenge when we take the field.
What have you seen from T in games when Jamar hasn't played? I mean, you've had a fair share of seeing him. It seems like he's done the job of rising up to that number one. And then how do you does anything change in what you try to scheme up when that situation is there?
You know, he obviously is an enormous part of what we do, and feel like he really rises to the occasion, you know, when his number is called. And so, again, I think that he has done a good job capitalizing on his opportunities, and he's a guy we can count on. We can always count to, you know, we're always looking at what's best. So what's the best position? What are the teams doing to try to dictate what we do? Who do we move around where? He's extremely flexible because of his football IQ, and he understands the whole offense, so he's easy to move around and do other things. And again, just a guy that we can count on, and he made some big plays last week, obviously, in key moments that really helped us win the game.
I think the last time you went to Pittsburgh, you didn't have Jamar, you didn't have Mixon, and DJ was just coming back. So obviously you don't have DJ, but it's like you kind of battled this. I mean, this isn't exactly a new thing where you battle.
No, that's life, and you know, so to be down guys like DJ is it's never fun, but it is what it is, and so we got to have other guys step up. And you know, Mixon cut an in cut when we were up there against Pittsburgh, so he must have played that game. But I know we were maybe missing some other guys, but I might be right.
The most consistent part of Andre Yosevach's season, Zach?
Well, he's played more of a role on special teams, and he's been a guy that we can count on. You know, offensively, he hasn't played an enormous role at this point, but he's a guy that's dependable, and so we've given him some opportunities. The ball doesn't always come his way, but again, for a rookie, I think he's very intelligent. He works at it, and so he's been consistent. And that's what's key for these rookies over the course of a long season is the consistency of things, to maintain that level of discipline from that you had July 25th all the way through December 19th right now. And you know, that's what we've preached to those guys. We talked about them with them at the bye week. You know, met with those guys, and we'll continue to encourage those guys because there's a lot of rookies, not just Andre, that are a big part of what we're doing right now. You know, if you look at the entirety of that draft class right now, they're all in it for us, and we're going to be counting on guys like Andre going forward.
Zach, why do you think you guys have been effective off script when the scramble plays, like overtime, for instance? Why do you think you guys are so good?
Number one, you know, having a knack for not winning and Joe and Jake both really do a nice job of that. And then the ability to keep your eyes up as you move and not necessarily looking just take off and run, but finding guys. And again, it's a big conversation that we always have with our receivers and tight ends and backs of what a scramble looks like, what locations we need guys to be in, how we need you to react. And because when it comes up, they can be explosive type plays, and we don't want to miss those opportunities. And so that's been a big part of things that we've always communicated with those guys, and they've done a good job.
What stood out to you about what TB did on that overtime, the scramble, drag, whatever you want to call it?
He just got friendly, and when we say that, you're coming at an angle that's coming back towards the quarterback, and so the any DB that the quarterback maybe can't see can't undercut the throw. Whereas if you drift downfield and maybe the quarterback throws it, you get undercut. So TB did a good job coming back at a friendly angle. Sometimes it's only half a yard down the field, but that's a little subtle thing that's very helpful on a play like that.
Does it say a lot about Jake, the fact that he had the guts to throw it? I mean, a lot of guys might not have the guts to throw that ball.
Sure. I don't think Jake lacks confidence, but that's because he's preparing himself. So it's not a false talking himself into something. It's he's prepared for the moments. He understands the concepts. He understands what the defense is trying to do, how to attack it, and so again, that's a credit to him and the work he's put in. And then when a play happens like that, we're in your scramble drill, he's got the confidence to make that kind of throw.
Has he exceeded your expectations? I know you had high expectations for him, but it's off to a historical start.
He's doing a great job, and again, it's just taking it play by play for all of us, and I think that's what's critical. We had expectations this team was going to continue to win games, and so you don't necessarily put it on one person. We believed in this team to be able to do this, and Jake's been a big part of that.
Was it coincidence that the offense really took off after he threw the pick? Does something click in him when he makes a mistake like that?
Well, I think that's everybody stayed in it. I don't think the confidence of the team dips down even when something like that happens, because whether we've all been in moments like that before, we know there's still time. Someone now needs to step up and make a play. Defensively held them to a field goal there. And so everyone's got to rise up. I do think the Houston game helped us. We had a turnover against Houston, and we're able to then come back and score touchdowns quickly to tie the game. I know we ultimately lost the game, but it's a very similar situation where we had a turnover and then bounced right back, with Joe and scored touchdowns. And so we've been in that situation 4 weeks before, and so there's always that. We got time on the clock left, and I thought the guys responded the right way.
How much rhythm do you think this offense has gotten now as opposed to the Pittsburgh game? And is it just because of reps with Jake that you feel like they have taken a big stride?
When you go back to the Pittsburgh game, we were not good on third down. We were 0 for 4 in the first half on third down. So we didn't give ourselves any opportunities. So, you can really talk about third down and the lack of rhythm there. That doesn't create a lot of opportunities for you in moments. And because there were some times we had some good drives. We went down and scored a touchdown. We then came back in the first drive of the second half and went down and put points on the board and had a turnover. So there were moments in that game that were positive moments. We didn't do enough to capitalize on the opportunities we had. And so, again, there's some positives we're taking from that game, and then there's some things that we got to do a better job getting on the same page on. Great. Thank you.